world. This is Jamaal the RX, and I got my co-host with me. What's your name, man?
Big A, anomaly shit for real. The boy, the wizard, Miles Taylor, aka Wizard Taylor, the magician with the beats to film.
And this is the Valley of the Beats podcast. Every interview producers from all around AZ. Now, today's special guest is coming straight from Gilbert. This man is multi-talented. He sings, dance, raps, and he actually produces. Let's bring him out. WlfTown.
Whoa. What up, big dog? I thought that was solid.
How doing now? Y'all doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, all those people cheering for you right now, dog.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So, how you been, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you? I'm busy.
All right. Just been busy.
Yeah, grinding,
Yeah.
working every day, making beats.
Shoot, I wish I could make beats every day, but life, catches with you and you gotta handle that.
I feel like every time I see you, you're always making beats. Or like every time you post,
Yeah. But, you just gotta, continue to work on the music.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something you love, gotta work on it, no matter if it takes you like the end of the week or whatever.
Yep. Facts.
Damn, why you look at me? Why you look at me?
How about you, my guy?
Look, I don't have a laptop to make beats every day. I'm working on getting that back. But when I do get my shit back, just best believe I will not be off my shit. Like it's a blessing to be able to touch your shit every day, bro.
Yeah.
Probably.
But, you keep working with what you got.
That's true. I make shit on my phone. Like I got FL mobile.
Hell yeah. Just Steve lacing that shit, man.
Steve, does he use Bandcamp?
Yeah, he uses GarageBand.
GarageBand. He plays his shit live too.
Yeah.
That shit's fire. Do you use Garage? Have you ever used it?
I've used it once and I hate it
Really?
because I'm an FL guy. Always been an FL guy, so
It's a little complicated if you don't know how to.
yeah, I know. I'm good.
So like it's kind of like live instrumentation based. That shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you use FL for sure.
FL gang for life.
Yes, sir.
Jamaal FL game.
FL gang.
Fair.
Yeah, it's got its perks and its quirks. I've definitely seen some upsides to the other DAWs too. Like I know. What's the Ableton?
Ableton, yeah. Every DAW has its own thing, but FL for me is just.
Yeah, I think it's the most diverse. Honestly, it's definitely for making
it's
beats.
stepped up too, so it's like it's the new features now.
Yeah.
That
They just
bitch
had
be
to
crashing.
upgrade.
And new updates.
Yeah, they just had to upgrade. They call it 2024.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
All right, that bitch better stop crashing on me then, bro. Like get that shit back, like non-stop crashing, for sure. How long you been using FL though? Like
Since I learned how to produce, I mean, in 2009, 10? Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a minute. I've been producing for a long time.
damn, how old are you, bro?
How old do you think I am?
Bro, the man fact, I'm 35 and shit. Bro, you look like you're like, I'd say you're like 19.
That was a good.
That was a good age. He was. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. I don't look like it, man. Asian don't raisin.
That's true. That's true.
So like, are you like when you say Asian, like what are the specific?
Asian am I?
Like,
I'm Filipino.
all right, cool. There's definitely very
100%.
many variations of the Asian culture. I wish as a black person I could say I'm this, but I'm just black.
You just
Yeah, I'm just nigga. But like, so are you from the Philippines or?
yeah. So I was born in. I came here when I was 10,
Mm-hmm.
and I've lived in AZ ever since. Yeah.
Okay.
I grew up with a kid who was from the Philippines. I didn't realize he's Filipino. I just thought he was Asian, but like I can like distinctively tell. I feel like Filipinos are kind of like Asian Hispanics.
We get that a lot. That's the stereotype. We're the Mexicans of Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
I mean, we were colonized by Spain.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah, a lot of our last names are Spanish.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and
Be like, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I feel like if I say it, it's definitely gonna be racist. But like, were you making music back there?
when I was 10, no. I started making music when I was like 12, 13.
12, 13. Okay.
It was here. I was like middle school.
In AZ?
Mm-hmm.
So you've been here the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to know, like, who are your influences when it comes to like making music?
Making music. Growing up, man, that's like a really broad out of top. But like in hip hop or just music in general.
In general, because we all listen to music from different genres, so respect everybody in this music community.
And I can name a lot of people. I'll just do like hip hop specifically.
Okay.
Lupe,
Yeah.
Fiasco, I started listening to him a lot. And I like a lot of the older cats. I mean, Mos Def. Who else was I listening to? With the R&B, I was really into Usher back then. Usher was really popping. Man, I can't think right now. Top 4, a top 5. Cole, obviously.
Yeah.
Kendrick. I'll just name those guys.
Okay.
I'm about to be more specific. Where do you draw your inspiration from? Like me, I feel like I draw my inspiration from colors, themes, and scenarios.
Okay.
Maybe like outer space or a night drive or a hype scenario. You know, like where do you draw your inspiration from? Like what do you see when you thinking?
When I make music, it's really personal for me. So a lot of it is my own life experience, and also like what I've lived through, and also emotions that I have at the moment. Or
Get a little closer. It's like breaking down.
oh yeah. So a lot of my inspiration when I make music, I draw from like my personal experiences. Is it good? Okay,
Okay.
and all the a lot of emotions that I feel at the moment or I felt in the past, and I just need an outlet to, and music is my outlet to let all that out. So a lot of it is personal experiences.
So like through your music, how would you describe yourself? Like if people listen to your music, what do you think? Because now you don't only produce, you sing, you dance. So like through your visuals, through, you know, what do people gauge? What can people gauge from you as a person? Like behind the music, what is the artist that there is to like?
I think someone who is really in tune with themselves, and also someone who really wants to be heard and understood, and in a lot of ways, because in my music, there's a lot of emotion in my music, and different themes and different types of vibes, and I want when people listen to my music, I want them to kind of relate and feel what I feel, you know, through the beats that I make, through the lyrics. It's just a part of me is always there. That's kind of like.
What would you say your most emotional product is? Like, you know, like what like, have you ever had a moment where you just made this beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right then and there, like you were just like, bro.
I think it's a lot of it is my, like, me starting out, like producing and also releasing music. A lot of the old stuff that I have, those were like, I felt like those songs that I put out were really like, dang, like, or things that I've been keeping inside,
Mm-hmm.
and like what I want people to hear, and a lot of it's like my old EPs on SoundCloud, and also my first EP that I put out. Those were like insights in my head. A lot of these, what do you call that? imposter syndromes I've been feeling, or like doubts and fears and my aspirations, my dreams, what I want to come out of it, like me pursuing music, what I want out of music. That's what it was, the beginning stages of my career. And now it's like, it's still there. Like I'm still coming up, and it's just a different light now. I see music in a different light now. I see life in a different light now. I have a different perspective and I approach music.
So what do you want, bro? I mean, like, you said you're 28 now?
Yeah.
28, bro.
That ain't old, man.
Like, usually people get to this point and they say, man, if it's not now, it might not be ever, bro. Like,
You know, like I've had those conversations with other people too, in my age, and like other artists who are like older than I am now, who are doing this and who are just finding success.
Yeah.
And there's really no limit. There's no age to success. It's just all timing, and it's all preparation, and it's how you go about it. Like there is no blueprint.
Right.
There isn't a certain age, that you'll become successful. Everything is just, a lot of it is luck, and then most of it is hard work and persistence and dedication to make it happen. And a lot of it too is connections that you have. So, these people, a lot of people blow up in a young age because they were put in those circumstances, in those situations where they could succeed. And
what's more important to you? Because like you're here today as a producer, but you're also an artist.
Yeah.
So now, like, let's say these were put in front of you. You feel what I'm saying? If you had to choose one of these routes between a producer and an artist to take off, and I'm not saying you drop the other one, it'd just be on the back burner for a little bit. Which one would you take?
This depends on, again, what I want at the moment. And being an artist right now is what speaks to me and what I feel like I should pursue heavily. But I know if I did step back and just produce for other people, I could also shine in a different way. So like a lot of it is, I do have options. It's being in the music industry now, like being in part of it. There's so many ways, so many routes that I can take personally, if I didn't just be an artist.
Yeah, because look at Metro. That man don't rap, but he beefing with Drake. You feel what I'm saying? He over there beefing in beats. You saying you
cooking them too, shit. So he don't gotta say shit. He's cooking them.
Right. Shut the fuck up. Make some drums. Take the bet. BB Gal Drizzy. Oh God. You ever been in a beef before? With like other producers? You ever beef with other producers?
No. No. I actually have never experienced any beef. I don't want any, and I'm sure if they did start something with me, they will get all this smoke. So please don't.
We host beat battles, right?
Yeah, I know.
You think you can hold your own in the beat battle?
I think so.
What if we put you on the spot and told you to make, like, what if we said you had to make a beat on the spot? Do you think you could hold your own against the rest of us?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
What about between me and Jamaal? Me and Jamaal is pretty nasty.
Y'all pretty nasty. Yeah, y'all pretty nasty. But I think I can keep up. I've been producing for a long time. I produce all my music, all the music I put out. 98% of it, I produce all of my own. I'm pretty confident in my ability.
We're gonna have to set that up, Jamaal. Jamaal. Be like a tag team producer event. Make Wolf headline, like, and we gonna go back to this interview. And we gonna tag your words like a tweet. But he said that he gonna body all y'all. He said he wants all the smoke.
I can do it. I believe in myself.
How would you? So what is your music like? What are your beats like? Describe that to me. Like, what can I expect before we play some of them?
I guess aggression, a lot of aggression, and a lot of pent up emotions that I like a lot of hard beats. I like a lot of hard beats, and the ones I'm gonna play. These are actually like been in the archive, and been wanting to share. With y'all, so yeah, it's yeah.
When you say hard, it's like there's different types of hard. Like,
I mean, like, yeah,
trap, Suicide Boys, tight hard, grunge.
Honestly, it's more trap, hip hop, hip hop, and mixed with some samples, and I have some boom baps, but like it's like my own variation of shit. Like, and it's just hard drums.
And is there any like anywhere outside of the genre that you stretch? Do you feel like you stretch like somewhere you don't take usually, but it's a route you like to go into? Like I like kind of like a little bit of disco or something, but like, you know.
Oh yeah, I have some house beats. I have some indie pop raps. I actually have songs that are R&B and like pop rap and poppy-ish. So like I just don't do hip hop because like I don't like to limit myself as an artist. Because being an artist is like it's all self-expression. Whatever you feel like doing, you make it
type shit. Well, let's hear some shit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hold on. Before we get into that, I want to ask a real serious question. Like, since you do music, like, how do you balance that between work? Because I know you work in the medical field.
You're a doctor?
Nah.
You a ER?
No, I'm not a doctor.
Fireman?
I do dialysis. So like I'm a technician. I'm fucking dead.
If y'all don't get it, we just had a conversation about how everybody's a technician, like fire technician, burger technician, customer technician, pharmacist technician. What was it? Pool technician. So,
but yeah, I'm also pursuing. I'm trying to finish up my degree and be an actual nurse. So I got my license. So, balancing all that out, it's tough. You have to have a lot of commitment. But my work schedule allows me to have days off, like today.
Oh, okay.
And then like I usually just work 3 to 4 days a week, and then I have like 3 days.
And not bad.
To just do whatever.
Damn, wait. I know we gotta play his shit, but I got one more question. You can make your answer short, but I think it's imperative that we ask because people need to know this. Can you explain to the viewers how important fundamentally it is to have a job while doing music to pursue your career? Like how especially being a musician, how important it is to have
it is vital because the music industry it's not sustainable. That's what unless you're like at the top, like the 1%. That's like the Drakes, the Kendricks. You're at that level where it's like, you can just do music, or you can be like Metro Boomin and produce for other people. It's a very competitive field, and it's really smart to have something that you can fall back on. It's not a bad thing to, have a 9 to 5, and then your music is your 5 to 9. That's life.
Right.
It's just life. Like I'm like at that age now too, because I used to be like that. I want to pursue music 100%. I'm gonna quit my job and just do like music. I just put out a bunch of music and work for a studio or produce for other people. But shit, you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Like you have to, you gotta have a fallback, a contingency plan, because shit can hit the fan and you're like left with nothing. So like I actually experienced that before, where like I went kind of per diem with my job, where like I just didn't work as much and then did music, but it didn't quite pan out the way I wanted to.
Wow.
So
get a fucking job.
Get a fucking job. It's okay. Your job is your number one investor, your first investor. Think of it that way. Your job is funding your music.
This is an iPhone?
Yeah, it's a 15.
Oh, that's why it has to see. I'm broke. I'm sorry. I got a 14 Pro Max. I'm like,
oh wait, that's not. Oh yeah, my girl got that. She don't got the C either.
So get a job, bro. Like stop being weird, bro. Like you don't have money. How are you gonna pay for studio time if you don't have money? How are you gonna buy a laptop and new equipment if you don't have money?
Yeah.
Somebody will buy my shit. No, the fuck they won't. Not in time your rent due.
Yeah. It's
The only
it's important, man.
The only people who have the time and availability to do that is if you still stay with your parents and you're below the age of 18. But in the meantime, we about to listen to some hard ass shit by none other than Wolf. How? That was a howl.
What kind of what are you showing right now?
Let me go ahead.
Go ahead, press whatever.
All right.
Hold on. Actually, use this app. Hold on. My bad. This is easier to use. There we go. Pick whatever.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
I was gonna pick that one.
Yeah, turn that out. Time.
It was in. Oh man.
See, I like that one.
I don't think it's doing it.
Nah, it was a little like it was sharp. It was sharp, so I figured he turned it down a little bit.
Oh, I see.
But I don't think he can control it from his phone.
Yeah, let me do that again. There. Got you. I can tell it. Do the bacon. I'm telling him to do it.
Carlito and his joint. No goddess.
Ain't letting me do it, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good? Nope. How many views you got?
One.
Damn.
I only got like 100 followers. I started working on my producer page and then I stopped because I didn't have my laptop, so it was hard to like try to get people beats and mix their shit when I didn't even have the stuff to take it home and do homework, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so,
See, what else you got?
I see this, by the way. This is like one of my oldest. This is old. Okay. It's old.
see, the thing about producers in their old shit, it don't sound as bad as a rapper in their old shit.
Yeah.
That's true. Good.
I was like, I'm in my cold bag.
See, I remember this beat. You played this at workshop.
You remember this beat?
I'll be right back. I just had Taco Bell.
No. You should have left it at that.
Yeah.
You should have just left it at like that, because I believed you for a real good minute. I really believed you. Like,
That's why. Mid-interview.
we gonna play one more by Mr. Wolf right here.
Bet.
See, let's get it.
You pick.
All right, this time I'm gonna go based off the names. Bro, you take care of your phone. Take care. Y'all see that? Can we get a camera on this? Like,
What do you mean?
he take good care of his phone.
I
Like,
got to.
like
That shit is
Definitely.
expensive.
I know phones are like minimal, but like take care of y'all shit, bro. It'll take you a long way. So what did we play so far?
We played 1, 2.
We played 1 and 2.
1 and 3. Sorry, 1 and 3.
I'm a fan of Steven Universe, and so is my lady, so I'm gonna play Rose Quartz. I know somebody who will really like this.
Yeah. Is it you?
I'm not greedy.
These beats are for sale.
It's up for sale?
Yeah, all these beats you got.
How much do you sell your beats for?
I usually do exclusives, but work something out.
But like, how much do you sell your exclusives for?
Depends on the artist.
Like, what if it's somebody like me or Jamaal, like at our level? Like, you know who they are. They're not big, but like, they're people, you know.
For MP3, it'd be like $50 at least.
You sell them on BeatStars?
No, I don't have a Beatstar account, and it's all by affiliation. But I've been like just low key with producing shit.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Jamaal. I'm pause that where you are.
My bad.
You good, Jamaal? That Taco Bell hidden?
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight.
Why did you bring somewhere?
So Jamaal missed the beats, but he heard the first one, Square. So he had some fire shit. I told him we know some people who will like that shit. So
Yup.
I had a question for him before he stopped playing. And Jamaal, you can chime in on this. But
Okay.
what would y'all recommend to producers out there? What would y'all recommend to anybody on setting the price for themselves? Because people usually, when they don't know how to price themselves or set their worth, they go on the internet, they ask around.
Mm-hmm.
Some people that say, bro, you should charge $50 for your shit because you're nobody. The internet will say, well, I usually charge $300, and it doesn't work out for a while. So, everybody has their different price. How do you tell somebody, rappers, people who have services in general, to set their worth? And when they're starting out, per se, and they don't have no statistics to go off of? I'd like both of y'all opinion on that.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I think it's important for every producer to value themselves, and then at the same time also understand the market value. Because you could put something out and you may think it's worth $1,000, but it may be worth, $300, depending on who you talking to and who you trying to give beats out to. So you got to understand both markets, I should say both values.
Yeah. No, I agree. You gotta know your worth. And really it's a case by case basis, man, honestly. But if you're starting out, bro, just I think the best thing to do is to work with artists, and sometimes you have to work for free.
Yeah.
You gotta get beats for free just so you can get some credits, you can get some notoriety. People start talking about you, talking about your beats, and saying you're fire, and they want to start working with you. The more people you collect, then you can kind of like set your price. Like now I got something to work with. I got something to work for, and like people, you have more value now because you're in demand. So it's like the power is always within your hands. So like even like exclusives, like don't just give out exclusives to everybody, because if that's a trash ass rapper and then they rap on your dope ass beat and it's fucking whack, like, yo, that's your reputation. But
That man sucks.
unless it depends on your values too. Like, what do you want out of it? You want the fame, you want the money, you want like people to respect you. It's like, it just all depends on what you want.
I just want to produce for great artists, bro. Like, I don't mind giving my beats away for free if it's the right artist. Like, I tell artists, look, you book studio time with me, I'll give you free beats. I just want to work with you, bro. I like what you do.
Yes.
Or then they be slacking, or then they be like, I ain't got money, but then in the studio 2 days later, like, all right, bro.
A lot of the great producers, they've done that. You know, I look up to Illmind. I look up to like.
I actually met him.
You met Illmind? Yeah, man.
I don't know who that is.
He's produced for G-Unit, fucking everybody, like from the new cats now. J. Cole, Love Yours, he produced that beat. It's a vibe.
4,000.
Yeah, he's produced for a lot of people, and he's Filipino. So I look up to him a lot. Who I still look up to, like
Joji's Filipino too.
Joji's not Filipino.
No, he's not.
No. We would go crazy if he was Filipino.
Is he white or is he?
He's Australian Japanese. Yeah. Yeah, big fan of
Austrianese.
You know. But yeah.
That's a new thing too. If I hear y'all stealing that shit, it came from this podcast. Yeah, I'm looking at you motherfuckers. I'm gonna look at that camera too. It came from this podcast. It came from this podcast.
So before we head out, is there anybody that you want to shout out?
Shout out to my girl for being here with me. I know she got other things to do. But I'm gonna shout her out. Yeah, she's a goat. Keeping me organized and everything, man. What a shout out. Jamaal. Shout out everybody here, Valley of the Beats, man. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
The wizard.
The wizard.
I didn't steal that from you, Future. I just came up with Wizard Taylor, okay?
Yo, man. That's it. All I got.
Well, y'all know how it is. You feel what I'm saying? This was Valley of the Beats, part 1 of the day with Wizard Taylor, Jamaal RX, and your boy Wolf. We gonna take a quick intermission break right now because Jamaal just been smelling up the room with a toddler bear.
All right. And we're back with Valley of the Beats podcast. Our next guest, I've been trying to get this person on for a minute. He actually showed up to the April Fool pop-up. That's how I met him. And he has some fire ass beats. He's a dope rapper as well. And I didn't know that he actually do screenwriting. But we're going to talk about that more. Let's bring him out. Malik, a.k.a. WlfTown.
What's going on, dogs? What up, bro? Your hands sweaty and shit? God damn. We've been waiting on you, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here, you know?
Oh my God.
That was the headphones.
Yeah, you was just putting them out of the microphone. Yeah, damn, bro.
It's live, there we go.
What's going on, bro? We're glad you could slide today. Today is a very important day. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all didn't see, he got on the docks. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna document this moment. With that being said, bro, this is some legendary shit. How you been feeling, bro?
I've been better.
For sure. We know you ain't been able to come through these past days because of some personal shit, which we not gonna ask about because it's nobody business unless you wish to share. But other than that, man, give us just like a brief overview of what the journey's been like so far and how it's affected the music, bro.
Like life in general, or
you know, a journey as a musician. Like I said, we ain't gonna go into your personal shit. We don't want to expose none of your business. But like, just give it like, how's your music journey been so far? And
I feel like music is the most important thing to happen to me.
Yeah.
Happen to me, the people around me, the things I've seen, the people I've met through music wouldn't have been possible without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't regret it for a second. If I could go back, the only thing I would change is I would stay focused for longer. But other than that, music is it's life, honestly.
It's the essential key to living and breathing and making stuff happen. Now, I haven't heard your music before, but the fact that you hear tells me that, you know, it's got to be some shit. It's got to be some godly shit for
It's
real.
interesting for sure. Interesting is the word I would use.
I like that word. Interesting means that it's different. Just don't got no way to describe it, okay? Have you been working on anything recently?
Right now I'm really focused on screenplays and writing scripts. Music is just something I do for fun, and when I have thoughts in my mind that I don't really know how to portray, I'll write it down, and then as I'm writing, I'll hear a melody or a beat, and then it'll go from there. But it's not really ever on the forefront of my mind.
So in what ways as a producer do you feel like you're not only a producer, you're a screenwriter and shit too, so like that counts as a form of production.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself blending the two together?
Oh yeah, I originally started making music so I could then score a film,
Oh, okay.
and I realized
Smart nigga.
getting into film is like just as hard as getting into the music industry. So I was like, why don't I learn to write films myself? So then yeah, they go hand in hand for me.
So, have you done any projects yet, as far as like screenwriting?
Yeah, I have some finished. None are published or none are public, but
Okay.
I like that. I like the sound of that. Hey, if you ever need an actor, I'm raw as fuck.
I'm looking for actors.
Bro,
Nice.
look, bro, check. I'm telling you right now. I could really get down like that, bro. Like I could do anything, bro.
That's the mindset you have to have nowadays, man.
What?
That's the mindset you have to have nowadays.
To
But-
do it, everything.
Oh yeah.
You have to be the man with all of the hats, you know. That's what-
Personality
Yeah.
disorder type of shit, bro. Like I really will turn off like just,
you have to, especially today.
now with that being said,
So,
why did the screenwriting take over like the music, or was it like, or is it just because like you said you prioritizing it? Because you said you're doing it for fun, but you also at the same time you like screenwriting is just so the music can take off. So in a sense, which one is more vital to you?
I think they're equally important, equally like as important. I wouldn't put one over the other because
Give me 1 second. Hold up. I'm sorry.
okay.
you get it. But as he was saying,
they're equally as important.
Yeah.
Because without screenwriting, I wouldn't have as much freedom on getting my thoughts out. Because when you use your thoughts to write music, you're limited by what you can write and how you have to portray sentences and how you have to stack syllables and rhymes. But when you're writing a script or a screenplay, you can just free flow all of your thoughts and emotions and then picture it as how it'll play out on screen.
sure. I
So
feel-
they go hand in hand for me.
Here you go, bro. I saw you had a runny nose. I went to go grab.
I have allergies as well, if y'all were wondering.
Oh man, and this is like the worst time too for allergies.
And real quick side note, for all the people out there that says dry heat is better than humidity,
You're fucking
we
retarded.
need to get you checked out. We need to get you to see a professional because this is the driest my skin has ever been,
Oh man.
the driest my scalp has ever been. Arizona, I think, you know how you get paid to live in Alaska every year?
Yeah.
It should be the opposite for living in Arizona. You should pay more to live here.
True.
It's awful, man.
That's money too. 30,000 to go fishing in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'd rather have my hair a little crispy from some ice than my hair be dried the fuck out.
Come on, man. Allergies are amplified. Your entire system is just dried out, man. But yeah, that's me.
I feel that because they be planting some crazy ass trees and bushes that don't actually belong in
The lawn
Arizona.
out here, it costs so much to keep a good lawn out here as well.
Yeah.
To keep the water flowing.
And HOA be charging you out the ass for no reason. Fuck y'all. Bro, we poor artists. Look at this man crying right now.
Come on, man. It's real
In
out
tears.
here. Man.
He is here today because he is trying to make more of himself.
Come on, it's real, man.
And you charging him $50 to $100 because his grass is dry. Bitch, it's Arizona.
It's supposed to be dry. It's supposed to be rocks and sand.
Yeah.
Or like
Cacti.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or get like some low maintenance grass or some turf shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, turf is cool. Real grass don't belong in Arizona. I think we should start that campaign and strike it pretty hard.
I feel that.
So like, what type of movies do you want to do? I know we on a producer podcast, but like you're a form of producer, so I don't mind stretching outside of the music because music is every day. Like I told Jamaal earlier, I didn't want to rap no more because we find rappers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know,
Yeah.
And you will find that motherfucker, but you're not gonna find a lot of talented screenwriters just sitting on the corner, are you?
You'll be surprised, man. When you get a second, look up screenwriting competitions and how many people submit a month. It's almost the same as rappers. It's intense. It's a very competitive market. And
So what do you feel like separates you from the rest of them?
no one has lived what I lived. No one has seen what I've seen. Like personally, we all have different experiences, and that's what separates others from me. So I don't know what you've been through and how that's coming through your film. So we've all had singular lives that we all somehow find related.
I feel that. I don't know if they ever found it, but one time I wrote a script at work. It was a dangerous script. I think they found it. That's why they fired me. It was basically, you ever heard that Through the Tulips song?
Yeah.
So I wrote that as the start of the song, and then throughout it, I wrote it as somebody was getting tortured in the bed while that song was playing. And their kid was sitting in the closet watching.
And you wrote this at work?
Yeah. And then I think the next day I came back, it was gone.
And your job was also gone?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man, you got to keep that stuff at home sometimes.
yeah, it's some crazy shit. But like Stanley Kubrick was also the man, so I don't feel ashamed for it.
Not at all. You do the same.
Speaking of Stanley Kubrick, who are your influences, like script writing and music? Like, who influenced you?
It's always like, I feel like whenever you ask a creative that, it's always such a loaded question, right? For films, I think my biggest inspiration would be Wes Anderson and Quentin Tarantino. I feel like if they were to make a movie together, it'd be the greatest thing ever made.
Big Q.
Yeah.
For music, of course, we have Ninth Wonder.
Yeah.
He's the reason I started producing and sampling. And let's see, Pharrell.
Yeah.
Fire.
Pharrell, I think, underappreciated when people name top fives. Pharrell is Pharrell, Ninth Wonder, Dilla, of course. That's everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
It's your favorite producer.
I'm not gonna put Dilla in the top no more.
Why not?
I feel like I feel like Dilla's a top 10, but he's not a top 5. Especially because not only are we in the evolved time of music, but if we had to really be honest, Pharrell is a top 5. Kanye is a top 5.
Put Pharrell and Kanye over J Dilla.
Yeah.
I don't even think
disagree.
Pharrell and Kanye will put theirself over Dilla.
Well, of course, that's humbleness. But look at the shit they done.
Dilla was so far ahead of everything that was happening at the time. Him and Mylez like carved what we know today as him.
They carved. So, are they better or are they significant?
Would you say
I would say both, to be honest
a
with
little
you.
bit of both? Yeah.
You think that Dilla could outproduce? You think Dilla could make some better shit than Kanye and Pharrell?
Yeah, and
Yes.
yeah, Dilla did that with Donuts, and the reason Dilla did Donuts is because Kanye said, "I'm the king of soul samples. You better catch up with me." And Dilla was like, "All right, okay." While I'm in my deathbed, I'm making these soul beats, and I'm killing you with it.
And that's no disrespect to Dilla, because I know you motherfuckers is gonna watch this. He gonna put it on TikTok. It's gonna rile niggas up. But it's a topic of discussion. I just feel like there are producers. There's even kids out here like doing shit. Like I'm all for respecting the greats, but I'm also for the future and recognizing when somebody has taken the helm, right? Because like, is Tupac a better rapper than Kendrick?
No.
Oh, okay. Is Biggie a better rapper than J. Cole?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I get it. I feel like J. Cole is that's a conversation.
And another thing, I have a hard time saying better or worse.
Right.
Because it's all subjective. No one is better than the voice in your head that makes you create. Right? You can listen to somebody's music, oh, this is bad, but to them, it's the greatest thing they ever heard. Like Ice JJ Fish, for example. I would love to know what his music sounded like in his head, and I feel like you can't take that away from him. I feel like you can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? So no one is better than the voice in your head. So I don't think anyone's better or worse. I just think, for lack of a better term, I should say, environmentally, like where would you play these songs at? Right? Would you go to a house party of like people in their mid 30s, early 40s, turn on J. Cole, think like, what are you playing? But if you turn on Biggie, they're saying it word for word.
So subjectively, in order for it to be true, it would have to be like a very grouped opinion. Like it would have to be a large bias. So like 7 out of 3 would have to say Biggie was better than J. Cole.
It depends on what room you're sitting in as well. Like you're sitting, my mom, my aunt, her friends, you ask that question, they'll say Biggie. Or if you change the demographic of who's answering the question, that's why I don't think it's such a hard thing to do to compare artists.
It's still a fun topic because there's truth behind the subjectiveness. There's truth of the matter. Like, and you could weigh the success, but like there's always gonna be truth behind. Like both y'all just said, Tupac was not better than Kendrick, right?
Skill wise, but Tupac has a lot of soul. He got a lot of feeling, and that's something that
influence.
And that as well. That's something that, you really can't say Kendrick got. Yeah, there's people influenced by Kendrick, but, Tupac is probably more influential.
Kendrick himself said he was influenced by Tupac.
So. Who do you think won do you think Drake is any less of the rapper after this battle?
He's always been less of a rapper to me personally, before the battle even started. That's just me personally. He's more of a entertainer and singer. Not to say he can't rap, I just me personally.
No, I don't hate that. That's not a bad take. Drake is to me. Don't hate me, okay, niggas, because it's gonna be niggas. But I think Drake is a better artist than Kendrick.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about something else. So, I'm working on a couple albums right now. They should be coming out soon. That was insane. I have a couple albums coming out soon, and I've been working really hard on them. I know I said music isn't the forefront, but as we've been saying this entire time I sat down, music is life. Our heart beats to a rhythm for a reason, and yeah, man, it's life is beautiful. I don't know where that came from, dog, or how you were able to say that with a straight face.
Nah, tell us about the album. Tell us about the albums. We can get into that at the end. Tell us about some albums.
I'm working on 3 different projects. I'm working on like a D&B house music album. I'm working on an alternative album, and I'm also working on a rap album.
You said a D&B?
Yeah.
Drum and bass.
Drum and bass, like house music. Yeah. A lot of that.
I never heard somebody say D&B. That's why I asked that.
Oh yeah, some jungle. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. So like, is it like, okay, my definition of house, I like Chicago house music, like that's where I see house. But then sometimes I hear other house music and it be like totally fucking different. So like, what do you think house music is?
Is it house, or is it the umbrella of house, or is it the umbrella of electronic music? Which umbrella is house under? Does house have its own subgenres, or is house the subgenre of electronic?
It's a little bit of both.
Cause like back home, house is like we got some soul behind it with some drum kick, like, and it's just like an old school song behind it, and we groove into like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not lying.
But then you hear y'all like I got like a house pack in my FL, then it's like techno, and I'm like,
yep, techno house. You're right.
Techno
you're
house,
also right. Yeah.
tropic house.
It'll be closer to like I guess jungle music that they made in like UK, like early UK jungle music. The faster drums and like the heavy bass samples and stuff. Not like Chicago house, because that's like where like footwork came into play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it'll be closer to like the UK.
Do you have some house music you can show us, or it's like some beats you can show us?
I have beats. I don't think I have any house music.
Whip that shit out. No homo.
That's strike 2, brother. We're walking.
That's a nice phone case.
Thank you, man. I got a new phone. It's been nice.
All right, let me disconnect so you can connect.
He said that's strike 2. Look, and towards that comment earlier, I felt like what I meant by that was like, I just feel like he's more well-rounded in the way he makes us feel versus K-Dot. You know, K-Dot, I'm not deplenishing him as a rapper. I just feel like there's certain pockets he feels that Kendrick don't.
I would say my friends and I have made a stark realization. Kendrick is the Drake is the McDonald's of music. I feel like he's a great emulator more than he is an artist. Because last I heard, he was from Canada. Then he was from Jamaica. Then he was from the islands. And now he's from...
No, he's from Canada. He adopted the Jamaican flow. He liked it. You know, it kind of made it a
He had like a reggaeton stint for a little bit. I just don't like where is he in the terms of his identity?
I like that what you said. He's like, Drake is a very commercial thing.
Yeah, he's like the McDonald's.
He's a everybody. Anybody can eat it and hate it or like it, but like, you'll never strongly dislike it, and it's just like a bland moment.
Yes, there. I mean, everyone has their favorite Drake song.
Yeah.
Everyone has their not to say if you don't like him as an artist, but everyone has something they could turn on and be like, oh, this is cool. I can listen to this.
So Kendrick would be like, I'm not gonna compare him to no Canes because they shit.
Canes and shit, man.
Did you find it? You good?
Yeah, I'm locked in. I just wanted you to finish your thought.
All right, no, you're good. We gonna save this thought for after this, because like, especially time schedule. And right now, y'all, we gonna get into it with Malik with some beats that he's got.
How many do you want me to play?
3.
3 beats?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll play 3 different types of beats. We'll start with this. Let me know how I'm on sound.
You got sound.
Beautiful already. That shit was why they said Jay Dilla was ahead of his time.
Jay Dilla was ahead of his time. Definitely had minds.
Somebody finna shoot me after this interview. I could flow on this for sure.
I wanted this yours, man. So yeah, we got that.
I like that.
And then we can go to something.
Yeah, I like unorthodox shit.
So we played something smooth, and then we can play something like this.
Oh.
Jamaal a hip hop head. That's why he was like, oh. Oh, just that poppin' shit.
Okay.
Okay, now I fucking like this.
Yeah, there's no samples. I played everything you hear, so
This is fucking fun. This is nice. I hear Anderson pop.
Yeah.
He just be like, I got you, bitch.
he does love calling women bitches.
I get my candy with my Annie.
And then I'll just play something off the wall, huh?
Like some off the wall shit.
Off the wall, like some prog rock shit. Here
Okay.
hog rock, like pretty ass white girl shit. '90s anime scenery.
Shit, this reminds me of something that MF Doom would rhyme on.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is exactly like in that area. Rest in peace to that man. He probably be in here like, I got cereal in my Lucky Charms. I take my mask off when I do your mom. MF would love this shit, bro.
So yeah, it's a little bit of everything.
So, yeah, the one thing I know is with your beats is your drums is always solid. It's always on point.
Thank you, man. That's where I start. I start with drums first. I used to play the drums in the church growing up, and
Okay.
that's where I start. And I try to incorporate live sounds from wherever I'm at in the room every time I produce. So I'll try to clap or snap or move something around and record that in just to give it more life, breathe life into it.
Nice. Like, gee, Mylez, what do you think about his beats?
Me personally, that second beat was funky.
Yeah.
And like, I don't like shit like that. To me, I like shit like me and the way I'm making music. I'm in that like Pharrell, Tyler, that R&B-ish funky rock era. I like that shit over there. Especially that first one, especially when I rap for the specific people that I will rap with. I fuck with that shit. It's underrated, and I can see why like the screenwriting will take that shit far. Especially if you fit it right. Like I've been
So,
That was pretty cool. That was a cool assessment. That's why I try to make as much as I can and touch as many pockets as I can as well.
Pockets are essential. People don't know about them, bro. There's so many. You know what? That's what made me not mad that I stopped rapping. Not like officially. Not like stop rapping. Just stop being a rapper. You know? That made me like I could see why screenwriting is important, bro. Like it's so many pockets as an artist you can touch that like it like niggas, oh you don't rap cause you motherfucker, are you serious? You don't make no money. I'm about to make money screenwriting. I'm making money through these beats, through these visuals, through employing certain people. I'm making music that has pockets.
Yeah.
You making music you gotta keep on the table.
Yeah.
Like,
or you can make $0, right? That's also a plan.
there's nothing wrong with that either. Get your beats, like,
Yeah.
let the right people use your instrumentals.
As long as you're pushing art out. Don't forget, the drummer that played the most famous sample ever used died homeless under a bridge.
Who?
The help me out. What is it? It's a drum break that everyone in any moment sampled.
Boom.
what? Almond break?
I think so. The drum player of the most famous sample ever used died homeless under a bridge.
That's crazy.
Let's see.
But what he gave to the world transcended like time itself.
Yeah.
Should that man have been
Most
paid for
used
that?
drum sample in the world.
He should have.
There's like 3-5 drum
Almond
breaks.
break.
Yeah.
By a 7-second drum solo for the 1969 song Amen Brother by the Winstons. It's been sampled over 6,000 songs, many genres including rock, hip-hop, jungle, breakcore, drum, and bass. And from people like Oasis, Skrillex, David Bowie, and Salt and Pepper.
And it's definitely more than 6,000.
And that drummer, he died under a bridge homeless? Damn, why was he homeless?
Yeah, they weren't paying brothers like that. Still not to this day, I mean, unless you do something insane, but they weren't really paying brothers, man.
Bro, I can't see this shit like that. I can't die without knowing I did something great in this life. I just can't, bro. So before Jamaal asks you his final question, I'm gonna ask you my final question. If there was one thing as an artist you would regret if you left this world without doing, what would it be?
Damn. Like if I was to not wake up tomorrow?
Type shit. Like me personally, I don't want to die knowing I have not performed in more than 500,000 people. If I have not stepped on a stage and seen lights across the fucking board, or my name on a fucking Westgate billboard, like bright, and I can turn around and just see my name, like my name headlining, I'm not dying happy. I don't give a fuck about it.
I don't know, man. It may sound a bit cliche, but I'm good musically, and like how my career is working out. I don't think I'll have any regrets if I was to not wake up tomorrow.
Cause you doing what you doing.
Yeah, man. My mom seen me perform live. Somebody I never met before heard my music. I guess if I not making music with George Clinton would bother me a little bit, but outside of that, I wouldn't really have any regrets.
Then that, I guess that might have been a little extreme, but I guess that more ties into it. Like, what would you want if you could have something you do before you die? Like, check off like.
Oh, that's easy. Sit in a room with Mono Neon, George Clinton. Yeah, sit in a room with Mono Neon and George Clinton.
Who's Mono Neon?
He's a crazy bass player, man.
Yeah, he played bass for Prince one time.
Yeah, he was saying Prince, one of Prince's last bands, but he's an insane bass player. So sitting in the room with Mono Neon would be sick. And seeing my a screenplay in theaters would also be pretty cool. I wouldn't really regret it if I was to not see it. But
It's just something like if tomorrow you knew, but they gave you the option, them the things right there.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Jamaal, how about you? If there's like tomorrow's the day, but they said we'll give you anything you want today, like what would you take as a musician? Musically, what would you take?
I mean, I'm doing what I'm doing right now, so it's like, yeah, I could be like, oh, I want to be in the room with Timbaland or something like that. But as long as I'm doing what I feel, I think that's the most important. I think a lot of times people don't do what they want to do, and they just live with that regret or, got that, I don't know how to describe it. It's like living in hell if you don't do what you're, doing, do what you feel. So as long as I'm doing what I'm doing, that's all that matters.
I want to give a death speech when I die. Like if I know I'm dying, I want to scream at the world like one of the gladiators, or like who that Kratos, Athena, Zeus, I'm here, I did it, I killed you all, you can't stop. Just like, what are you screaming at, bro? You need a hospital, bro. No.
So, with that being said, is there any people that you want to shout out before we head out?
Yeah, man. Shout out to LDB 22, one of the greatest producers, man. Shout out to Brief Cameo, one of the greatest producers, man. Shout out to Aunt Acid, one of the greatest keyboard players ever, man. Shout out to Yellow Steve, one of the craziest wordsmiths ever, man. And shout out to you for watching us, for waking up today, for getting dressed, for going to the job you hate, putting your dreams to the side a little bit to pay bills. Shout out to you.
Yep.
Shout out to my mom. She's cool. She's a cool lady. Superhero. Yeah.
Nice. With that being said, we're gonna head to break, and there will be messages at the break. All right. And we're back with Valley of the Beats podcast. Our last but not least guest came from, where you guys come from?
On the Gila River Indian community.
Nice. I've been over there one time. Yeah. But these dudes right here are very talented. They are some bomb-ass producers. They came to my event, and we actually got the champion of that beat battle as well. Let's make some noise for Ill.Genetics and Loser WlfTown. What?
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. So how you guys doing?
Doing good. How you doing, all right, yeah?
Yeah, living, surviving, getting them bills paid,
Working.
music.
Nice.
Can't relate. I'm broke. I'm poor. My bills are halfway paid, but we getting there, you know?
Hey, at least you're getting there, yeah?
So like,
Working on it.
if y'all don't know, if you watching this, which you should be watching this, like we said, this guy right here is the champion of the Valley of the Beats beat battle. The second or first one?
Third.
Third one?
Yeah.
So he is the champion of the third annual Valley of the Beats battle. This guy plays some nasty shit. I was one of the contestants, and I threw in a towel in my head. I was like, you know what? Because I knew I was playing on my laptop. The quality wasn't coming off. I was just like, bro got it. Bro got it. Not even just like the fact that my sound quality was bad. I just think artistically, the shit he was playing was disgusting. Like, he had old heads and the young kids in the crowd. Like, yo, this guy is fucking. He really liked that. It was a performance to be appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
It was a style of music that is widely appreciated. Like, it's a lot of shit you know, you would think you'd find on YouTube, but to walk into somebody who's doing it is more respected and appreciated than it is just some guy posting his freebies on YouTube. So I just wanted to throw you your flowers right there.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man.
For sure.
Appreciate that, yeah.
That being said, bro, what has been going on since then? Like, what projects have y'all been tapped into? Like, what's the word on y'all music lane?
Really, I haven't really been doing too much because I just been working a lot. But when I do, I've been doing here and there. But I do want to put out a project this year, so I'm trying to do a little beat tape. You know, just like maybe six songs, 6 beats. That's about it. And try to see, like, you know, get them to interplay. You know, I have a whole setup of how I'm gonna do it. I just don't have the time, so I am gonna make the time though. Work is getting kind of slow, so that's what I got going on. And then this guy right here, you know, we're in the works of something too.
Okay.
So me and him got, you know, we been going to the studio a few times, so we need to make it a day to go back and finish what we started. So, and I usually want him around with me when I do events and stuff like that, because he's like the other half, you know what I mean? Like, he said it the other night, you know, the yin and the yang, you know what I mean? So yeah, what we did is we got together and decided that we become Ill Talent. Ill.Genetics, Loser with Talent, call it Ill Talent. So we did a show last year, the one in Sacramento.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did a
Now?
the Here and Now Hip Hop Festival in Sacramento, and we were supposed to go on different solo, so we just said fuck it, and that's how we came out with Ill Talent over there at that show.
Where's Sackaton?
It's about maybe 15 to 20 minutes south of Chandler and Gilbert.
It's out there. Was it a good show?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a good turnout.
So were you guys rapping or were y'all just playing beats?
I was rapping. We were both rapping, and he was scratching while he was doing it. So, you know, he's cold on the turntables, and he's really, really good on those turntables. I don't know how the fuck he does it, especially with this. Like, he can do 2 at a time, you know, and just play. And I don't know how he does it. You know?
I do that with my girl's nipples.
Trying to find that radio station.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, man, he's a beast when it comes to this stuff, man. And yeah, so
That shit looks difficult.
it does. Yeah, it does.
Like we've had a couple people come on the podcast with like their own trinkets and gadgets, but like y'all shit look complicated. It's very analog for sure, but like that shit is bro. Like it looks sexy. I'm pretty sure to the right people, like that would probably like make them wet their pants, you know. And also,
Yeah.
so like that is phenomenal. Can you explain to us like why y'all felt like this style is important versus being on FL? You know, you could be on a digital DAW right now, but y'all keep it here.
For me, it was just a beginning struggle of getting into beats, deciding that's what I'm gonna do, and then I started on a PlayStation 2. That's what started it. You know, it was a game called Magic's Music Maker, and
Yep.
you can actually chop the samples, whatever samples. So you can chop up drum samples and any sample. So that got me in the mind of which I didn't know was how MPC works, because I would never. You can make a whole beat on there, like a whole time.
You can make beats on PlayStation.
Yeah, 2.
What's that called?
PlayStation 2.
Magic's Music Maker.
Magic's.
He's the one who put me onto it, man. Like he has a cousin, man. R.I.P.
Now I
G.I.
feel
Joe.
like a-
Right.
He's the one who put me on it, and then he showed me the deluxe version. You know,
Yeah.
so and then that got me in. You know, this is dope. It's a fucking
Right.
game, but you can make some.
Oh, it was
old shit.
decent. It was decent.
Yeah, it was decent, man. It wasn't like, you know.
But for me, it went from that, and then my pops had the company that made that game. He had like a computer program, so one of my brothers hooked it up, and he was into making beats too. And then once we found out that computer, that tower had an input, then it was over. And I'm like, wait, I can sample records, and then that's how sampling started. And then after so many beats, that computer started crashing, and I would never label my samples, so it'd be sample one, sample all over again, just different dates, and lost beats so many times. And then I'm like, I need this because I've seen this before, like
Yeah.
I'm
It's
mad
just the
'cause I
OGs.
can't find it.
just the OGs.
It's Magic's with an X.
you know, on the great
Magix.
equipment.
Yeah.
Always equipment. Just because it doesn't crash. As long as you take care of it, it's gonna be good. Everything saves inside. You have memory cards. It's its own unit. You know, like I always say, you don't have to upgrade. You don't have to download. You don't have to connect to Wi-Fi. You don't need Bluetooth. You just plug in and play. You know, and it's empty. So you have to put stuff in it. So it's like a big creative thing. That's a big thing I enjoy about it.
This shit is crazy.
But that's
Check
why
this
the
out.
analog.
Check this out. That shit is crazy. They were making music on
What year was that?
PlayStation.
What year was that? Because I got it like
This shit says like
2022 or 3.
this shit it says 2010 when this image came out. But that's nuts that y'all had the ability to like do shit like that on a like that's
PlayStation.
nuts.
On a PlayStation and a
fucking
TV.
PlayStation,
Yeah, and a
bro,
TV. Like that's all it
Could
was.
you imagine the dedication?
I still have it, and I still mess with it. Just
You do?
'cause. Yeah, just cause.
Oh shit, that's right. All right,
Just
all right.
'cause,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
And I thought about that one time, just coming out with my PlayStation 2 and just loading beats on stage.
I will do
dude,
that.
just to check it.
Yeah.
That
I
would
will
be
do.
tight.
I
That
will
would
bring
be
a TV next time we have a Valley of the Beats like beat battle. We'll have just like a little section and couch if people want to sit there and make beats on the fucking PlayStation, bro. Like
That's fucking cool, yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be fucking tight, bro. Like, so how much does it cost to actually acquire all this equipment? Like this is like some expensive shit. How much does it cost to get all that shit?
Well, when I got this on Amazon for about like $500. But they said, I don't know if it's true, but they say that they don't make this model no more, so it's kind of hard to find. But I'm different from him. I'm barely getting into this type of stuff, like the analog, but I do make my beats off of FL, and I do it off my phone. I used to have it on my laptop, but when I found out you can do it on your phone, I downloaded the app. I purchased it. It was like maybe like $12.
The FL app?
Yeah, that's
I got it.
Yeah, and I use that. So, but when I go to the events, I kept telling him, I don't want to just stand there and just push play on my phone.
Yeah,
And just, you know, I want to like, you know, that's why I'm trying to learn how to do this, you know, the FX and stuff like that. And I put my own little stuff on here. I can, you know, my name and, you know, I can do different things, just put little cuts inside there and then play my beat, put the cut over, you know, mess with the dials, you know. That's what I wanted to do, but I'm more of the visual, you know what I mean? But him, he's like the real analog. Like this guy's ancient. He's like Jurassic. Like, dude, like he is so, even his turntables that he has, he don't use Serato. He don't have no laptop hooked to just regular turntables, and he fucking gets down.
No, you're a different breed, bro. I was actually talking about this with Fleek, like, you know, because we've actually run into this conversation a couple times about what producer is better, you know, the ones who play their instruments, plays everything live, the ones who quantize it, you know, put it in by hand, but this really never discussed this one. This one is like, who plays it by hand? So like, you know, are they better than the ones who actually play the instruments? Because you can't really consider them like those type of musicians. So like, that'd be a cool battle to see, to like, who can create the best shit from what. And I've heard y'all shit. That shit's fucking gnarly. So have y'all produced for anybody with this so far? Like, since y'all done it, have y'all, or is there anybody you would hope to work with in the future if you could?
Like, famous or just in general? Like,
just in general, is there any I'll throw two. Number one, is there any projects y'all have now? Two, is there anybody y'all would like to do a project with?
Well, right now I'm King Kino from Salt River. I put some of the beats for some of his tracks that he's done, and I've done also some for a few other people that hit me up on Instagram. So actually, some of them, I think a couple of them I met at that last event. The one he took me to when we performed at the dance studio.
Well, I'm blanking out right now. It's Jukebox.
Yeah. They hit me up. They purchased some beats off of me, but I'm just waiting for them to when they're gonna record. Some of them said that, you know, they take some a while, you know. But I am open to work with anybody right now. I'm just trying to get, you know, even if I dig your shit, some like Kino, majority of the time I just throw him the beat because I know he's gonna fucking kill that shit, you know. So same thing with him, you know. I got some beats that I threw him. You know, it's just the working on it and everything, but I don't have no projects out like right now as for myself, except for what I have on my Instagram. There's a few freestyles on there. There's actually one track that I did put out, but my homie was saying I should record it in the studio because I just recorded it on the phone on the FL. So the quality is not really there, you know.
Yeah,
so
I've tried it. I can't get it. I don't have the headphones for it. I can't get it. FL Mobile is a bitch to use, bro.
It is, man. It is. And then it crashes a lot too. Like, there's the thing that I don't, you know, it saves everything already though. So when it loads back up, you just,
which is cool. It has the autosave is a motherfucker. But like, you can't stretch, like, I know, you know, Jamaal, you basically, when you change the BPM, you can do it so the sample of whatever you're using won't move because it'll just stretch with the time markers. But FM Mobile, you can't keep it from moving, and that's a bitch, bro.
That's crazy.
Because the way I sample on there is like different, but yeah, I can. All you gotta do for me is just sync it to match up with. Because what I do is I use the snare for my metronome. You know, like for my timing, stretch that sample how I want it, and if it matches, you know, and then that's when I get to work. If I'm gonna chop it, loop it, you know, stuff like that. But a lot of people, when they see me sample on the computer one too, they said they never seen it done like that, and they think it's weird. I think it takes forever, but when Kino seen it, he was like, "You're fucking fast at that shit." I'm like, I don't even know, like anybody, because everybody else has their different way of sampling, you know. So I use that. A different way. I try to find the easier way.
Type shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's not too complicated, if that works for me, you know, because sometimes, you know, you can overdo it if you're trying too hard at it, and it's not going to make it sound good at all.
Let me put y'all in a hard spot, bro.
What's that?
Yo.
You're in a building, right? Y'all are chilling. It's a studio in there. An apartment building, right? The building get caught on fire. You see a dog, right? It's a cute ass dog. And y'all gotta either grab y'all equipment or grab that dog. You can only save one. Which one you grabbing?
Fuck that dog. I'm getting my equipment. Fuck that dog, bro. Like, you know, I'm sorry, you know, but my equipment, there's stuff on there. Same thing with him that if he loses, he'll probably never be able to ever get back or recreate, you know? Because sometimes I try to recreate a beat, it gets hard. Like, this has beats that I've lost from my phone. I just recorded it on that method, you know? And same thing, you know, it hurts when you lose that shit, man. Like, especially his computer. I think I've had beats on there too, and it crashed, so.
Oh, man.
I got 2 hard drives full of all my music. Every time my laptop crashes, I take the hard drive out, throw the laptop away, and I'll never throw it away, bro.
Damn.
I wonder that because I still have the laptop. Well, not that computer with all those beats, but I have a laptop that's it's old, but it doesn't connect to the monitor. It doesn't. The screen's busted. I still have the charger. It goes on, but I don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, he's the only person I know that still uses a Walkman, cassette. Like that's how ancient he is. Yeah.
Damn, how old are you, bro?
I'm old. 36. I'm 36.
Oh, bro, that's not old, bro.
It's I'm reborn, I guess. They call me an old soul, but I accept it and I grow with it. And it's just, I don't know. To me, it's this understanding of time, like how I really feel old because I feel like I grew up with technology. Born in '88, and everything started transitioning from 8 tracks to cassettes to, you know, vinyl's been out.
Vinyl
CDs,
beautiful.
you know, like MP3s. Like it's just
iPods.
Yeah. But what do you guys prefer, like, when it comes to, like, sound format? Do you guys prefer vinyl, CD, cassette, digital? Like,
I'm over it. Like whatever.
oh, okay.
Whatever, you know, it's vinyl mainly. Vinyl's my main source, but whatever at this point, because I got it just in general, you know, music's music. Some music you won't find on vinyl, some music you won't find on a CD. You know, it is cassettes, whatever it is.
I want my own vinyl. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like having your own vinyl is it's such a cool and precious thing, bro. To the people that it really matters to. Could you imagine? Even if it's not even real, I would love to just have like a golden record of my record, like something I'm really like the project I have now. I want to put a vinyl for it and get it like actually framed. Like, do y'all have any projects that y'all feel like are important like that?
Just a lot of old stuff. Like we used to have a crew back in the day. Like
What's the crew name?
We used to go by AA.
Okay.
Aboriginal Abilities.
Okay.
And we're just reservation cats who like all came up under turntables, mixing, DJing, scratching, and then instrumentals. You know, I had a homie who had a record. You know, he would make mix tapes for me because I would skateboard a lot, and he would just be like, "Check this one out." And he actually used to battle too back in the day, like out here in Tempe and stuff. He's done battles back then. He would record his routines on cassettes and like, what do you think about it? And like, that's what would really encourage me to get involved in it, because it was like skateboarding and instrumentals should just go well together. You know, it was a good vibe. It was a good change of tone, because you get frustrated when you're skateboarding because you can't land a trick. And then a raw, rugged, you know, heavy beat comes on and you're just like, I'm gonna get this shit. Fuck it, I'm getting this, you know. And I can motivate you.
Yes, sir.
But
We don't want to hold y'all too long on all these questions. You feel what I'm saying?
Actually, let me ask one more, because I think it's important. When it comes to Native Americans and hip hop, especially Arizona hip hop, I feel like you guys are really underrated. Like, y'all need to be represented more. So I want to know, like, how do you feel about Native Americans, different tribes getting into Arizona hip hop, and do they need to be represented more?
I think so, yeah, because there is a lot of good talent that come from the reservations, you know, and we've seen and have friends, you know, that sometimes that talent gets wasted because they get hooked on the drugs, the alcohol, you know what I mean, or just bad decisions, and they end up in prison, you know, and stuff like that. So I think it would be good for more representation to show the other kids, the youth, that, you know what, you're gonna, you know, put that work in, you know, this is where it's gonna go, and you're gonna head into a good path, you know what I mean? And I think that'll be like an eye opener. It'll be like, yo, we've been here, you know what I mean? We have talent, you know what I mean? There's other people out there like Kino. The shit he says, like his lyrics, wild. But he when we do simple stuff, he like, that shit was dope. But when we come compared to him, He's pretty good lyricist.
Did he grow up with you guys?
No, actually, I met him at the Tempe Tavern. What is a Beat Lab?
Yeah, Beat Lab. Oh,
Beat Lab, and then we did the Mecca with the Arza and then the beat battles, and so but to see a lot more of Native Americans like making it out there, that shit, it's dope.
Jamaal, did you feel like they're underrepresented out here as far as the music goes? Like they're cast aside because of who they are or something?
Yeah, not only that, but I noticed that. I'm not saying that everybody does it, but there's definitely a group that focus on boom bap, underground hip hop, and for some reason that gets left alone, especially when it comes to like the media out here. They only focus on the newer stuff, but they definitely are underrepresented in that, and they need the light because they're very talented. There's so much talent. Like I remember, I think before I was coming here, I was listening to Ash the Hunter. Like she's dope. So yeah.
So
All right, bet. Well, I want to hear some shit, bro. It's been how long since I last seen y'all?
shit, probably like a year.
Yeah, bro. A year comes along by with a long music, you know what I'm saying? My boy got a notepad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't like name my beats. I just date them, so it's just numbers. So I don't have no recollection of that number. So I gotta write them down. And
My organization skills is trash.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be just kind of like, to me, this is like, I always try to keep that like that you know, golden era, that whole boom bap, that whole underground, you know, gutter, raw. There's not a lot of people. I mean, people can do it. There's a lot of people that can do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I don't hear a lot about it, you know, in these areas. Or either way, just trying to keep it alive, I guess. So to me, this would be like a good scratch beat, something the DJs scratch over, or just a freestyle.
Okay.
But
This is super jazzy.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. I haven't seen one of those type of things in a fucking minute.
You know what, man? I'm really getting tired of you holding out shit on me, man. He holds a lot of beats like he don't show anybody like at all. And when I hear it, I'm like, when the fuck did you make this? And he's like, oh, I'm like, I hate. You have to like sometimes get him drunk for him to start playing his fucking like his shit, like the shit you never heard before. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome, though. I think so.
I'm a here and now kind of guy, you know.
Yeah.
I do put things out. I'm, you know, because I got a family and stuff, so there's so much time to do so much.
Yeah.
And then there's time where I just don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
But you know, go ahead, you can play some.
Oh,
some
me?
of those.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
If you need, I don't know. So to you.
Like this. You gotta turn me up on this or what?
Is it playing?
Try some.
I can,
Okay, there we go.
I guess we'll just do this. This is one of my favorites. Like kind of 2-parter beat. Like it has a change in it. So
Okay.
Let's get it cracking.
Oh.
See, this what shit I be talking about, bro. This is the type of shit Mylez will rap on, bro.
Change that.
Can't you hear Westside Gun on this?
Hey yo.
Hey, yo, I put some mustard in my sock. You know I got that stink.
This is tight.
My money's in the water. You know I got a riverbank.
Yeah. Oh, that was my daughter on there. I had her record. She said that my dad made that.
Who else could y'all hear on this?
Me.
Tight.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He helped me out. Thank you.
That sounded like when you get struck by a lightning bolt on Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, give us one more. Give us one more.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do 2 each. There you go.
Okay.
That's not the one, but I just played that one regardless. Just jump into it.
Okay. This song got a bounce to it.
Oh, I remember this was Rueben.
Hearing shit like this is why we gotta do something like The Cave, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? I got an idea.
Okay.
That's just tight, bro.
Like what?
Liquid. Let's just start. Yeah, who's the most?
But like when
Yeah, that was tight. That was nice.
Nice.
I remember that one.
Some.
I remember that one, bro.
You just gave me some ideas, bro. Bro, you inspired something today, bro.
Oh yeah, that's
Both of y'all
that's what it
inspired
is,
something
man.
today, bro.
And like, it was cool because that event, the one that we performed at, the Here and Now, they had another one called Volume 2. This is at the beginning of this year or something. But I was actually able to do like a beat expo. And I have this thing in the back of my mind where it's just kind of like I want to give back all of this knowledge that I have and all of this existing equipment that everybody's forgetting about, or chooses not to learn or figure it out. Because I've got some MPCs cheap because I'm like, what's the problem? Like, why is it only $250? Did the buttons work? Is there anything wrong with the knobs? They're just like, nah, I don't know how to use it. Like, it's hard. I don't know how to figure it out. So $600, it's $250. I'll take it. It works out. That's kind of how I feel where I'm at now. My mind and my spirit is just giving it back, the understanding to the young cats, because this is tangible. You push. There's a difference between doing this and clicking, dragging, and dropping. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking nobody. Music's music. Whatever you're able to, get and do. Like they say, it doesn't matter what you do it on. It's what you do with it.
Yeah.
But this to me would keep a lot of young minds distracted. It kept me home. It kept me excited, regardless of nobody listening to any of my beats, especially now that I'm older and I got kids and they're rocking with it. And I'm like, that's my number one witnesses right there, my number one fans. Yeah. It doesn't really matter. I know how talented I am in the gets, but like, that's just something I want to share with everybody. I was told when I did that thing, the main thing I said at the end, because this guy, I made a beat on spot. I explained to them. The funny thing is I grabbed these records and I was going to hang them up as decorations. And I was like, I can't, I got to look through them because there might be that one song or that one part. And out of 22 records, I only used 4 because I liked the rest of them. And I'm like, holy crap. Anyway, I did it, made a live beat. This other cat comes up and then he's just like, could I spit? And I was like, you want to spit? And he's like, yeah. And in front of those kids, I told him, I said, this is what happens when you do this. And like, even though it's not hip and a lot of people are going to like it, there's somebody who's going to listen and they're going to hear it and they're going to like it and it's going to gravitate. And then like, I was like, this isn't even part of my set, but go for it. And he spat it and it was a dope moment,
Oh.
So that's why I'm really big about this, but I could tell him that, like just because I do that doesn't make me better than you. Like your shit's, think his shit's better than mine. Like, personally.
We're like, it's different, the same way. Like
I started where y'all was at. I started where you were. I started on the beat pad. Like I had FL, but I was using my MIDI, and it was just like I wanted to be like ninth so bad, so I got a MIDI, and I felt like a fucking genius, bro. This shit I was making, but then I was just like, I think after I started to like have to rap on my shit or like get other people to rap on my shit, my perspective changed, and that's when I went that route. Like I had to. So I think both of them are a spectrum of the world that everybody needs to employ. But I know you got one more.
Yeah.
Give us.
I'm undecided on which one I want. All right. Hold up.
You remind me of Peace Soul.
Peace Soul?
Peace Soul on the track. He fire.
Yeah, he is. He's dope.
Y'all don't know Peace Soul. Just look him up. P-S-O-L. Peace Soul.
Oh, okay.
Logic would definitely talk about being black and white. I was just another nigga in the living room feeling like I'm white, but I'm black. I like a kite because I'm flight.
Dude, and ain't got enough space to spit on, too.
Yeah. Dude. Microphone check, hit him once again. This is how I do it, ain't no pretend. And now I gotta start off soft. Watch me go in hard. Yo, speaking what I gotta get. Go ahead, everybody around here got a drink and they feeling lit. Take a hit, another split real quick. Or we do it like this on the freestyle shit. I do it from my brain, do it all the time. This is how I be getting it now. So I say it. I gotta be stoned, bro. And, I mean, I could.
Need some weed?
Shit, we got some of the ride, but I'm more better when I'm drunk.
Yeah, that soul comes out.
Yeah. Take two.
speaking.
What you really wanna think like that? Gotta come back 'cause the first freestyle, man, wasn't really all that kind of fat, kind of whack in the sense, but you wanted to do. This is how I put it down. Got the microphone, dude. I'ma come through with an attitude, the roughest, the toughest. They wanted to touch us, but nah, they can never ever get a piece. This is how I put it down. Ain't no peace in these streets. Cats around here going to sleep because they didn't want to get that 1-2 piece. Shot dead by the shotgun and the bullet. This is how we do around here. Gonna pull it. I know people around here that we use it. Don't hesitate, man. Don't go abuse it. There you go. Oh shit, I had it right there. Oh yeah, thanks.
I mean, shit. Eminem, I'll never forget it. Eminem always say, even if you fuck up your rhyme, keep going.
Yeah. I
Play
usually
off of that shit. Like sometimes if I fuck up a freestyle, if I'll be like, if I'm starting off, I'll be like, shit, wait, no,
yeah.
I'm not trying to choke, but the way you looking at me make me wanna, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
just gotta play off your shit.
That was like hard for me to do, to like recover from fucking up on my freestyles.
Recovery,
yeah.
If it's in a moment, you'll recover. You'll recover.
Yeah.
When that adrenaline and the freestyle got you, bro, like, and you trip, bro, you gonna fucking get back up. Like, nah, bitch, come here.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what us in the desert got for y'all out here, man.
Nah, man, y'all are definitely
appreciate you guys, man.
Y'all are multi-talented.
Yeah.
Y'all got a team set up going, bro. Y'all don't lack on any side of the fucking game, whether it's on engineering or whether it's rapping. Like, y'all can do it all, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
It's a lot of hip hop cats that would appreciate y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Phoenix Hip Hop. Like, that's definitely somebody who would appreciate shit like this. Like, that dude loves hip hop, bro. So like, if you feel like, don't ever feel like there's no demographic. There's a fucking conglomerate of people who are like, fuck new hip hop, fuck this trap shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are definitely out here. Jamaal?
Yeah, like, both of y'all dope. Like, shoot, I ain't got nothing else to say, but y'all dope. Like, y'all definitely need to, come to the Phoenix Hip Hop. Like, we have a studio session right now. We try to create a compilation album. So like, y'all need to come through that.
Yeah, man, hell.
I know Los Oasis is doing a compilation album. So, you guys want to make a song, send out a beat or whatever, you just talk to Prophet.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Anybody y'all would like to shout out?
I don't know. Hi, Mom.
I want to do a shout out to my daughter. It's her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy
Mylez.
birthday.
Big 1-4.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, and he said this was more important.
Jeez. It's cool. We're gonna make it up to her on the way back home. I'll stop and get some stuff. So she kind of came, like, she was supposed to come till next week. So that's why, and I didn't want to cancel on you guys.
She was just born?
No. She lives with her mom, so she came to visit. Her birthday party at her mom's was supposed to be her actual today, but they canceled it. So I said, we'll just come back and we'll go do something on my days off from work. So.
I'm about to say, bro, she was born today. You still can't. I respect the dedication.
She's actually sitting in the truck outside.
Yeah.
The windows rolled down.
Are you for real?
No, she's at home. She's at home. She didn't want to come. I was gonna ask her if she wanted to come, but she said no. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys having this, man, for real.
Yeah,
this was a vibe.
the
Bro.
opportunity.
This was a good vibe, bro.
With that being said, this is what, y'all?
Valley of the Beats, the
Now
podcast.
you say it. We're supposed to go like
Fucking crazy,
after
bro.
each other like it's an echo
Valley.
of.
The Beats.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is Jamaal RX,
Yeah.
Ill Talent, aka Ill.Genetics and Loser with Talent, and your co-host Miles Taylor, aka Wizard Taylor, the Anomaly, hosted by Song Lab. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
Ace of Wings. Go get y'all a chicken sandwich. Go get y'all some wings, bro. They got some fire shit out there.
Oh yeah.
Ace of Weeks, if you're seeing this, shoot.
Hey,
Let's
if
work.
you see this Ace of Wings, let's collab on some shit, bro. Let's collab. We could talk about it. We'll talk about it.
With that being said, that's the end of the podcast. Peace out.
Ace. And Canada.
We're gonna get Ace of Wings here, bro. I don't care how long it take or what it takes. We are going to.
So where's that